Be alive.
Just wait for the last pick. It's gonna make so much.
Yeah. I'm seeing it, man.
It's gonna round out the draft perfectly, Henrik, isn't it?
They're gonna pick the gambler.
Especially now that you give the Wisp your move speed and just trust him to give you.
Axe is getting up in the face of this Lycan on the off lane. Got used to this kind of feeling, having a Lycan on the off lane. Maybe not so much with the Lich balancing out the momentum of the lane too.
I'm just so surprised they last picked that. It's something we've seen multiple times. So odd.
Barrage, Paparazzi's in trouble. The homing missile's coming as well. There should be enough damage. In fact, it will be. Raven gets the kill, and then Fenrir. He was walking back into that. The Lycan is always going to be that regeneration of his.
And a lot of people look at Axe as counter to Lycan, but honestly, in the laning phase, especially if you're changing the spin to pure damage, Lycan with so much regen,
goodbye.
Nice killing. And I'm not a believer in the tree and hero, and I gotta say, watching this initial laning phase, your ability.
He's the one that looks at the damn walls like, I can bring this thing down. Oh wait,
can't move.
There we go. Oh, he's useful. Raven being attacked and brought down. Tree and Protector to _1. Oh, I turned that as quickly as a Na'Vi fan would.
I mean, I blame. The Tims did have a bottle, but he doesn't have overcharge skilled. He's going for the double pointing balls that we see a lot of Wisp do for more damage output.
The aggression is out once more, working with the Night Stalker and Io, keeping that body block up, making it so difficult, even with the Spirit Cypher, to just escape. They go for the Rocket Barrage, homing missile will connect, and you know with an Io they'll continue the dive. Night Stalker can tank through all of this, even with the creep wave, but now he goes invis. The Spirit falls down so low, third.
Hit him with 30 extra base damage. Not really much Tims can do up there, or Sam H.
I love this rotation in the middle lane that Tims and Cuckoo just did. When we're talking about how great they were comboing in the previous series, the SK as well as Disrupted just being like the bread and butter for them. But Io and Night Stalker seems to be a little bit harder to get that perfect rotation gank out, especially when you attended on the DK. He's in Dragon Form, supports TPing over. They have to commit the spirits because they needed to burn through the living armor. And now they can move to the next target. Lanham thought he was coming there to help out, but right now, there's not much more he can do apart from die. You know that Void's up, and boom. Amel, in fact, is the man to get cross blast.
Hey, that's where I love the Ember.
That's a level 2 at least. At least you got the slow to try and hold back these heroes. Got the rooting on bottom lane. Instantly, Raven begins his TP, knowing he has no way to easily escape.
Really well played.
But mid lane, here we are again. Ori's on the run, Spirit jump forward, back-to-back. Two-time mid-killing champions, TNC.
And this is the flaw of Vici's draft, where, yeah, they have a lot of defensive tools, but they can't actually make things happen.
That absurd wall they have on the other side of the tree line saw Lanham trying to push up to fortify, to frost armor that tier 1 tower.
Yeah, no one can even TP to change anything. They have 3 defensive heroes and 2 defensive supports. Like, their plan is to eventually reach a point where they can just kind of walk in with 5 heroes and nobody dies. Well, nice taunt up top.
Yeah, alternate position, combo with that rotation of Raven. And with that Rocket Barrage, they have enough damage to get through the Lycan. Even with Shapeshifting New Tower. In the meantime, Mel's kind of having like a semi-race for it as well. The mid tower down to 200-ish. Spirit jump. Side of Fist Searing Chains. Need to keep that control off, however. Is there enough life? There is not for Paparazzi. Ember Spirit, that snowballing kind of presence that you mentioned that we saw earlier today.
They have no answer to him. How do they kill Ember in this game? They actually don't have a method of doing so. There's DK, but I don't know how they kill Ember or Gyro.
I'm not certain how either, and it's being inflated a little bit too. Because they just had Ember farm up what was triple stack inside the Radiant jungle. And, okay, top lane, goodbye Lich, you can't survive that.
First reload.
Really hoping to get out of that. Pressure is being applied towards mid lane. Tier 1 tower's got the catapult attacking into it. Raven doesn't want to give this up, so homing missile onto Ori. Frost armor him up. Spirit's connecting to the tree. They know he's there, so they go for the overgrowth. With Chain Frost, gets lost inside the creep wave, bounces back over, but that damage is so huge. It looked like for a moment TNC underestimating that power that is VG Gaming. They look for revenge up on top of them.
Never want to group up because you're so susceptible to the massive AoE team fight of Vici. thanks to their supports mostly, but obviously
Spirit Ball.
DKDP as well.
Able to connect. They brought Dust this time around, and Treant Protector cannot escape from this. Good smoke gank, but this does allow Paparazzi to... Oh, no, they found him in the trees. I'm like, allow him to survive, but while that TP's on cooldown, Paparazzi had no escape.
They scanned for that as well, so I'm fairly certain they saw that he didn't have reload coming.
Reload. We're jumping up towards Ari. Spirit jump forward. Woo.
Yes, perfect.
Nice amplification of damage, and they're going to go for a little bit more as Lanham walks right into the middle of this fight, thinking he's got what it takes, but Raven's already found the kill. Io doesn't need to come with him. EP out. Mel just wants to get back and regen up a little bit. Treant Protector, Culling Blade is down. That movement speed, it's great. It's great CS. It's great KDAs. Gyrocopter has 7-1-3. Been a dream start once again for Raven. Mid lane, they're going to initiate onto Ari, and well, nice call down. Keep that damage coming. Even the Sleight of Fist Searing Chains looking for more. They get the Lich to do. And push. Does TNC know a little bit better? Nice Dog is in the neighborhood. Is he going to reveal this? Runs in, goes to flight. They know what's going on. Roshan under attack, under exorcism. Sleight of Fist Searing Change. Noah's coming in. They do the attack onto NS, but then the call down. It's good. No damage follow-up, but maybe it's enough to make Vici worried about this, but they've already finished the job. Axe is preparing for the call. He doesn't have a blink, however, and that's when Fenrir can cut him out. Io spirits in once again, but Roshan's already fallen down. The rooting is perfect, and now it's TNC. Too close for comfort. They'll lose more than 3. They're going to lose Armel as well. The follow-up silence. He just wants to jump away. Has a Searing Chains to keep the Lycan in position, but the Wolf and the Necro units, they all run forward. No defensive spirit to jump out to, and they have the damage. A triple kill for 11, and possible. TNC, they've run all the way back towards the mid lane, and where's that Ember? He's there with them. The attack comes in, Raven slowed down, Sleight of Fist doing his work, and there's the relocate. Only way to actually save him.
Now you re-engage, there's no ults up.
Spirit jump forward, like a shapeshift, as you said, is going to go down. They dust up quickly, they're looking for that Treant Protector in the back lines. They don't want to get rooted as 11. Brought down by Armel. Real close. Paparazzi, he came for that bounty rune. Maybe regretting that decision. 20-minute bounty rune is nice, but so is being alive. No buyback available for him.
See,
this, yeah, they threw that obs up when they tried to take the fight up bottom lane, TNC, and then they just started running away.
That's him.
Are there actually 2 Radiant bombs on there? Is that obs and Sentry?
But if there's a Sentry, we should have probably. I think.
Well, meanwhile, top lane. Finds out on top of the DK, relocate, here comes the Gyrocopter, call down from behind, combining it with the flank cannon and the homing missile. Ori, so low, that's why you get the blank in from Samage. Culling Blade him down, get the movement speed to try and get away. Armel has to Yule Scepter up and towards the air, no way to escape, except for the Spirit back, but to the tier 2, yeah, no way to escape. Not to the tier 2 tower, quick Sleight of Fist dodges the attack, but the Frost Blast will finish the job.
That was all the job, 10 bounces, I think 6 or 7 hit heroes.
They're tethered up, smoked up, and this feels like a very similar situation. At this time around, TNC, they go for the ramp. They'll find 11. He'll BKB up. They want that flag cannon and cooldown to go to work. Roshan still low on life. They have the damage output to get through the axe. He couldn't tank through all of it, and that Lich ulti is being a beast because they just cannot split. Tims wants to relocate the mount, but the damage is there from the DK to find the kill. Maybe the cost is a little bit too high because Armel still fighting. The exorcism is gone, and with that, all the damage output that you really thought Vici Gaming had in droves is gone, and Axe is back. Kind of battle hunger choker.
Did I mention Wisp is
a really
the
good
best hero in Dota right now? Like, this is a real.
They're going
crazy.
after the Lycan. BKB is available, he's holding it, now they'll burn it. Ori jumps to the back lines, they're killing the Io. He is target number 1, Silence, so and fast. Running away, he's staying with Cuckoo. They just want to find the kill, but it's Cuckoo giving him the movement speed and all the extra vision to play with. Meanwhile, Axe was abandoned, but they relocate out. They can't even get the kill. Cuckoo was left behind. He's got a couple of creeps with him, and he's staying a little bit further off the side. That's why Ori's here, and they're bringing the X's back over. He's trying to stick around long enough for Tims to help him out. And Tims, well, the tether comes in. He goes for the gyrocopter and the Ember Spirit, the Sleight of Fist, the Spirit damage. It's so good, combining with the Flak Cannon. This Tims just buffing up everybody. And how to use Sustain through this? The answer is you don't. You die, Vici Gaming, like the Lich Treant dogs you are.
Beautiful play by TNC.
Get around the Treant Protector. Like, Treant always hides in all those little Treant holes. Now they just push up the bottom lane. Raven being buffed up by Tims. Oh, that Black Cannon! Lich! Yeah, where are you going?
It doesn't matter how much you nerf Gyro, as long as he can do that, he's going to be picked in the first 2.
Yeah. Manaya's going to be banned in the first 3 games, so you can bet your Nelly on that one. And they want to try and fight this, but the call is so good. With the call down, everyone call me maybe. It is just ripping apart that bottom lane. Raven with the triple kill. Once again, Sam H sacrifices himself, but for the greater good. Bottom racks belongs to TNC, and so does the momentum of this game. And mid racks.
Radiant's middle tower is under Radiant's bottom.
It makes sense that our panel liked the Vici draft. It's a Sunspan special right here.
Leading everyone up the garden path, the Sunspan special. GG is the call. There it is. Game is done. And VG Gaming. I think they ban Ire, Kyle.
I would hope so.
I think they ban Ire.
I think you change a lot of things about this game plan. You're
right now.
That's why I'm thinking maybe it is.
Yeah, it's either gonna be support or Timber Sword.
Yeah, I mean they banned the Jakiro.
They are not just a summary of all the emotions they feel around them. So if one baby cries, all the babies cry because they hear crying and they think themselves.
Oh, mid lane. There's the SK stun.
See, education as well as kills. Ori, they turn on the stun rate. There's a lot of regeneration. There's 3 heroes pushing through it. Lanham has to stand his ground, but that means he'll go down as well. It's a double kill for TNC. And yes, I learned all that stuff when I was at I think it's actually commercialism to try and support the dental practices of America.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy for dental. Okay, Ori's being attacked. All we gotta do is make a bad joke and Ori just starts getting attacked. Luckily though, Lanham is here and has more health. Oh, 11 has rotated in. They use the Breathe Fire to kill off Tim.
Time.
Maybe. Cuckoo's on the run, but he can't run that fast. Doesn't have level 6. Got a lot of stick charges available. There's that Flame Break, only level 1, but can burn heavily. Raven moves over, and with the Rocket Barrage, he's got the homing missile and the call down. He moves up the hill away from the Sun Ray to then combo with Tim to Fire Strike into 11. And maybe they have the life with the other one charges lasso, dragging the Gyrocopter down and the Flame Break. Space is being created, and 11 gets a double kill. Tim's at least had a little bit of rebuttal. He actually burrow strikes into Roshan so he can close the distance, put the caustic on him, just keep the vision up so Armor can reach with the lightning, but he didn't have mana straight away. But here comes Tim's again. Burrow strikes off cooldown. The Dragon Tail Stun creates space, and because of Breathe Fire, the damage was reduced. 11, he was protected as well, combining with the Infused Raindrop, so it won't be enough. Leshrac can reach him again, but they've gone in so deep. A Burrow Strike keep the DK away from Leshrac, but now he's getting himself a 10. The Sun Ray's doing it.
That's Prometheus.
Okay.
You run left and right. You don't just run away. Look at the wards, by the way, TNC's playing with. This is a dream game for whoever's in the top lane. You got
it's very aggressive.
Yeah, you got defensive ward protecting mid, and then these aggro ones up top. So just tons of vision in space, gives him total control of nearly 2.
Oh, Tim. Is he actually? He's almost killing off PL. I say almost because Paparazzi has 1 charge as well as Doppelganger. But Tim isn't giving up on this. It's actually on bottom lane where Fenrir got attacked by the initial hit. The darkness, not even Rorbs.
To max QE instead. This is what you like to see if you're TNC, though. Your Gyro Beast are keeping up, and your Wreck is ahead.
Ori's dead.
Yeah.
He's very much dead. Lightning, even the double stun, not perfectly chained.
The tree armor. Oh no, it didn't do anything.
Picked up on sarcasm.
It just, I don't.
11's in real trouble. The Roar is out. And letting the Sun Ray loose, but Cuckoo, he knew. Sam H and Raven can deal very easily with the Bat Rider, so he just chases down Lanham, and they get the hit before he can jump away. That Knight to die straight after.
So much AoE damage.
Paparazzi was taking up the Sandstorm a little bit longer. That's what let Tims know something was coming, but Dragon Tail stun from Ori is able to connect. The rest of the burn. They'll see the creep camp being pulled off, and they're going to wrap in around the back. Cuckoo taking a flight. Darkness also still available. And Ori, the dragon form, just wore off. They put down the observe ward, get some good information. The silence is on the Phoenix, so he can't even know where to help out. They roar to ensure nothing comes from him. So 2 heroes lost for BG Gaming.
I certainly look a lot better on camera.
Hey, at least you might be able to attend another TI.
Yeah, it's the reverse cheerleader effect.
They're looking for a fight. Still no Blink Dagger on Tims. He would love to have that jump, but it just doesn't exist. Instead on bottom lane, they turn on the Pulse Nova at Fenrir.
Hero that provides tower pressure and peaks in the mid game. DP, Leshrac, perfect
The gank is
combo.
coming. The Blink Fire Strike. They have Roar available as well, controlling up Paparazzi, then Raven. The call down is out. They were worried about the doppelganger. That's why they committed so much so quickly. And it never had a chance. Drum charge from TNC. It's all about bailing out. It's because the wave of Tims, the epicenter, he may be locked in. The Nova is down for the moment, but TNC, they all focus down the egg, and they've got it as well. Not to mention the double forest strike from Tims. It's all TNC. Even a dust onto Fenrir. They want them all dead. They may get it. Fenrir runs east. Raven's got him, and yep, to the west. 11 goes down 2.
Oh my goodness, dude. Cuckoo, earn charging to cancel the bat blink. Sandkin gets the guy that turns the fight. They back and bait. It's perfect. And that's all about the shot calling, and I give so much credit to Cuckoo. The panel's gonna give MVP to, like, I don't know, a chicken or a range creep, but I'm giving for a glorious erase. That's what you're saying.
He needs that to be like a gold talent.
Denied.
So we're going to force something on the Observer and Sentry. Ori, he had an invis and he thought he had the advantage. Now the permit stun is out at the call down. They turn on the Nova. Ori, Dragon forms up, but it's all too late. PL, they get through the Nova once again. And another double fire strike from Tims. He's making this look so easy. Fenrir is on the run out of here, but that won't happen either. It may not be smart. And
What? Oh.
Yeah, I'm not anything. 11's dying in mid. Distraction! Tims, another double pyro strike. He clipped Ori. And this Battle Rider, who was meant to be the initiation, the panel said that there will be no way the TNC can deal with it.
Gonna come with the second Aegis, couple BKBs, and they're just gonna walk at him. I love, once again, we didn't bring this up last game. Oh, never mind. PL about that.
Next mini Roar as well. 11 wants to try and create some space with a flame break. Here goes the PL, in for the doppelganger. He does jump a little bit further away, but they find the real one. Black Cannon still on cooldown. Rocket Rush will come off now, and they have the damage. Cuckoo has to get out of the Sunray.
Again, earning the Bat Rider to prevent any possible follow-up in a game that's fundamental.
11,
Manta
do you
Gyro
finally
against-
get your jump now? No, he doesn't. It's the Beastmaster Hawk.
Yep.
He saw it, so at least he flame breaks it, but the pipe from Tims is keeping this Hawk alive. They've got perfect eyes TNC on the almost entire lineup of VG Gaming. That's why Cuckoo's coming in. Okay, they're pinging it out, and they stun ray down the Hawk. Tims is in the corner. They're finally going to catch him out, but it's got Epicenter Blink with Burrow Strike. If he wants a double stun, he can have it, but it's even required. PL's dead without buyback available, so TNC, they claim the melee rack, and now they retreat. Look at it! It's a trap!
It's so good.
It is totally a trap! I think VG know it. The Hawk is coming out, it's like, yo guys, I don't think we can go on this one. Maybe we can. Lazarus beats Minimum Tim. Burrow Strike into the back line, the Roars on the DK, they're keeping him out this fight, and the Split Earth stun in with the Echo Nova. Can they actually bring down the Supernova? Of course they bloody can. They've lost a couple of heroes for it, however. This wasn't the cleanest fight for TNC, but they still have their cores up. They're actually flying back on the SK. It's this chain stunning from Armel and Raven. This just works so...
PK form, there's no lasso. What do you fear?
Not a lot. Only fear itself.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Your scepter up. Sorry for stealing your line. It's a disaster. Fire Strike, Sentry Wars, or just a gem. They see Fenrir. Oh boy, he just explodes. Raven's sitting with a double damage room, just beating into that tier 3 tower. Maybe now they look towards Lanham, but those little sprites flying forward to keep Tims on the base.
This obvious. The lack of GG and offensive tipping.
Let it go. Here comes your epicenter. We get more fights. Tims goes in. Doesn't get the Burrow Strike off, however. They have a Sentry Ward down. This is why your Visible Dragon Force back to the tier 4 towers. Cooldown's really nice. And maybe Armel ticking down very, very low. The Icarus dive forward. And now these are the moments. This is why you don't GG out. There's always...
And do anything.
Yeah. Well, here you go. Pushing up. Instant D-Ward of the Observer. Put down a center if they want to get rid of that. There's the DL. There's your Blink Blast over with the Burrow Strike. So quick from Tims. They get the follow-up stun. Batrider, he's going to burn. They're looking for the Nova. Won't have it. A Icarus dive. He got silenced on the way through. That's why Lanham is down. They can root up the Gyrocutter, but there's that Mana Star combo we're talking about. Breaks free so easily. Paparazzi's BKB has let him stand up in this fight. Have they got the Nova as well? They're focusing it, and they still get it. Even though they stopped to kill a hero before that, the Breeze Fire clips it at the back of the Nice Drop. Raven has the Aegis Immortal. He has a second way to bring life back up again. And, well, okay, he just turns around. The Troll Trapper is down on the DK. Burrow Strike in. They're happy to let the Aegis Immortal burn, especially if they can kill off the DK. Without these BKBs, without the protection wall, Vici Gaming just has nothing to work with.
Call it, boys. White Tower.
GG.
There we go.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Optimistic. I respect teams and their tenacity. Never say die. Keep the game
It's
going.
Apollo. I'll go into the end, man. I'll go into the end.
Excellent clinical performance from TNC once again.